Alrighty, hello, hope everybody is doing well today and hope ready for what I think is going to be the last day of Mykx. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to complete it today. We have to take some centers of trade, we need to do some shenanigans, we need to have trade posts in like 15 different trade nodes. So we have to go around and kind of take little provinces everywhere around the world in order to sell our very wholesome, very good, very legal demon's blood drugs. Yes. Very good. It's good for the soul. You only kind of get you only kind of hallucinate demons and let demons come into the world. It's not that big of a deal, really. Overblown. People are mad about it. Don't know why. People are having fun. It's fine. And maybe you die when you take it, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Hello, Nurkor, Markabark, Hatfun, Haddon, Tavarna. Thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Subs. Very kind of you. Bazak, hello. Morn Solace, hello. Over under Poe being like you need to watch. Well, I mean, technically, I guess that is correct. Yes, I was out to eat, but yeah, that's true. Mr. and the Game Brain, hello all. How's Aelantir? Pretty good. Very, very gnollish. At least our little section of Aelantir. I haven't even launched a game yet. I walked back inside and started stream, so I'm a little bit behind, you could say. Hey, listener, how you doing? You are on time. Well, at least as on time as I am. And that's really all that matters. The version that kills people is only being sold to the Americans. The rich people get the non-death version. Oh, of course. Of course. We can't sell the dangerous stuff to our own people. No. 10 minutes late is Toy Mew on time. That's not true. That's not true. Usually it'd be like maybe 30 seconds. Like maybe 30 seconds late. Maybe. And even then, I'm not sure. Not sure that's true. I'm always on time. Uh-oh, I just messed up my OBS setup. Oh no. Oh no. I dragged something when I shouldn't have dragged it. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Kind of a tech genius when you think about it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Man, oh man. I got nothing to talk about. Like that was it. I went out to eat. It was good. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm getting enough sleep, but I'm tired. I don't know what it is, but I'm very sleepy. Very, very sleepy. When hopefully playing Mykx will wake me up a bit. Old age, true. Just getting too old for this. The ripe age of 24. It's over, boys. It's all downhill from here. I'll get an event soon. As long as it's not the event that makes me lose money. I already did that in college. I don't need to do it again. Thank you very much. Yeah, don't need that twice. No, thank you. No, thank you. Would some demon's blood wake you up? Probably. Yeah, it probably would wake me up. Kill me. But before that, I'll be awake. Which is pretty good. I can't remember if I'm at war with Lament right now. No, we're not. We just got off a war with the gnomes, though. They declared on us. Yeah, go on. It's gonna be 28-year-old. I can't confirm. It is indeed downhill. Damn. It's Jover. It's Jover, boys. Alright. Maybe the game will... There we go. Alright, everything's loaded in. So, we took a bunch of money off of the gnomes. Pretty much everything that we just took was money. Because we're kind of far behind on our monarch point usage here. Right? Yeah, we need to get printing press still. Like, technically it is spreading in our country, but not very well. So, we need a lot of extra monarch points to be able to actually spend this stuff. We also have a lot of demonic power. We may just want to get rid of all of it and get the tech cost to make it a little bit cheaper. I'm not sure. What other missions do we need to do? Sella export. So Sella and Draeon need a trading post. Oh, it was one or the other. God, I hate one or the other. Maybe I should just learn to read. That would also probably help out. So I need to put a trading post here, and I need to build a marketplace. So let's do that. I mean, it's not like it's bad that we also own this, but... we need to go down and raid Chaos. Didn't I already do that? Maybe I didn't. Oh, no, I haven't rated them yet because I wanted to make sure it was all on the same timer. Right. I need to put down a bunch of trading posts. Traveler's Rest needs to have a town hall and a base tax of 10. Looks like we're waiting for that base tax of 10. Alright, so we're super far behind on monarch points. We're making some decent money here. We could start going through our maritime ideas, but I do want this Diplotech because it's better heavies, which is kind of important for us. We do have land over here in Sarhal, so we have been raiding the halflings. Not much they can do about it. And I do want to make sure that we're grabbing colonies in a bunch of different nodes. That way I can actually just create trading posts there without having to go to war, which would be pretty nice, if you ask me. Now, where can we raid? We can raid Laurent, and the raiding in Aelantir is up in like a year. Oh, wow. They're doing a lot of pirate hunting down here. I wonder why. I can't think of a reason why. What? Why? Minus 99% from pirate hunting and trade node, but it doesn't say there's any. Maybe it's just a load thing. I need to wait for a month tick to see. But we can send 2 fleets, one to do pirating and another one to raid. Can you create trades here in the incentive of trade? Yeah, we could, but I'm still coring it, so I'm just gonna do it and sell it. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day for us. You need to cross with those rebels. All right, up here we are needing to reorganize our ships. There we go. All right, so the 47 light ships need to go back to privateering in the Dame's Head. That's where they belong. Goodbye. Once they repair. And then technically I think we should be splitting this. See, I don't know. I mean, our naval combat width is pretty crazy right now. It's 55. I think I had 20 heavies that were chilling here in case Laurent decked me that I could immediately send out to fight Laurent. And then I don't need all these transports together. So let's just go ahead and split them. And then bring the 27 heavies back. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? It's gonna be one of those days. Okay. Move you out. Split those 33 transports up, move them up here. And then we're gonna get 20,000 or 20 heavies. They're gonna chill in Venale. There we go. Problem solved. You are gonna go raid Laurent. How many times are the traders going to demand aid? That is my question. How many times can they get away with it? I mean, maybe they really do need the aid, I suppose. That could be a possibility. Okay, and then I think we can just go down here. Vern does own this province now. Alright, there we go. Another decent chunk of cash there. We could go up and raid Grombar, so let's do that. Should have gone up there first, honestly. Bring these guys back to here, and you're going to take these Marines and head back over to this area, because we need to do some conquests in some nodes. Like Neurotica, I would like to take some stuff so I can add a trading post here. Lower Haraf, we need to try and get some stuff. We might try and go after these guys a bit. Like, we'll see. But first step, get our troops or Marines back. That is the most important thing. Without a doubt. Forgot we have crazy fast ship movement speed, so our fleet's already up here. Thank you. Awesome. Send you back to Vanale to get repaired, and then we'll get back to pirating. Or privateering. Sorry, privateering, not pirating. It's different. Again, doesn't matter, but having inland provinces just feels wrong. That's valid. That's valid. Who are we to own inland provinces? Our boats can't even get there. What's the point? What's the point if our boats cannot get there? Basically ungovernable for us. Unironically ungovernable. I can't do anything about it if someone declares on us and goes after it. New Red Glades. Where's New Red Glades? Oh, it's just your mark. Took him out. West Timberfort. I can't get a... No, I can get a claim on you. I don't need to, though, so I'm not going to, actually. I was thinking because I wanted to add a trade post, but I'm already in this node. I should send a colony up here. We already have one up here. Okay. We're actually in most nodes around here. We're in the green one, we're in the yellow one. It's just Orden, the Orden node itself that I don't own land in. So let's go up and declare war for Pelamar. And then we could just sit there. Like, they're all allied to each other, sure, but they're literally all allied to each other. That's insane. Oh, they're all Ordelian. Oh. They did it, boys. They actually did it. They let the Fae win, and now they're all allied. It's literally all of Orden. Okay. I don't know how that's allowed, by the way. That must be through the mission tree. It has to be. It has to be. There's no way that they have no possible rivals when they're all next to each other in absolutely valid rivals. There's no way. I think when you're a Lunatic's president, the Gnolls come and kidnap you and you get drafted into the Marines. You get drugs, though. They're cheaper in our country, so, you know, could be good for some people. Conquest against Strutmar. Okay. Weird. So yeah, we can add a trading post up here, but for now we're going to add one right here. Boom. Because that completes a mission. Sella export. The Bloodbringers are petitioning the state to secure ports of operation for them in Norwin with and a lot of their sites set on the Sella estuary. 25 prosperity growth in the state of capital, 200 splendor, and 10 power projection. Okay. Sounds good. I didn't end up moving you guys. Move you over here. The only thing that could happen is they could walk up and get rid of this colony, which would be kind of sad. Interim? Donde? I don't know. I don't know where they are. Bussolari and Drelliande. Cool, so I can take all this now as well. Bum 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 bum. They have no troops. Let's do this war first. So obviously we are not going to be able to threaten war since they're all allied to each other. And I don't care because I'm declaring for a island. So what exactly they're going to do, I don't know. Oh man, separatists? I suppose that's what they're going to do. There's even more than there were. All right. That's fine. We'll bring our Marines back over. Actually, you know, I can just build more. 9 more, specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll help. And then these 9,000 can be brought back. We can all be one big happy family. AKA I can have a second army that can actually do things. That's how I feel. Alright. Yeah. Now tell me, do they have troops on the Laurentish Isle? I should have known. They kept these troops here and they didn't need to. It's fine. They can't do anything to us that matters. As long as I can hold the far isle, like, what's the rent gonna do? Nothing. They're not gonna do nothing. I'll keep my diplomatic stuff here. I do want you guys to go home during war, though. Did they get Tech 15? Yep, the moment they got Tech 15, they decked. Oh, really big mistake not to be Tech 15. I'm just saying. Really big mistake on my part. Not like it's anybody else's fault. I don't really want to build new ships until I get the Diplotech. Shit, he has the Diplotech. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters. Okay, well, then we'll just sit here again. Ilair and Sornican are in. They have 23 heavies. They have 42 galleys. Like, sir... Where did my light ships go? What? Not where I would have expected them to have gone, but okay. I mean, it's fine. I didn't think that's where they'd go. They went so far back. Catch this island as a whole to prevent them from being so annoying. Yeah, we probably can. I just need to win some battles, which is going to be the hard part considering they're ahead on tech, both diplomatically and militarily, but no matter, we shall make it work. Again, as long... Can I find his navy? Where are you? Nope, his navy's not in here. Those are just troops. His navy is not in Canor. Just so we're clear. It's a good fight for us. Yep, 3 war score. His navy is in fact in Canor. Alright, well, let's see how our navy holds up. Morale of navies. No age ability there. None of this is going to help us. We have our special thing. Let's see if this will be enough to take down the Laurentish Skurs. They will have more combat with than we will. But we'll see how it goes. No. Yeah. We don't have the combat with to make it work. I mean, we are sinking their ships, I suppose. We have high ship disengagement chance. And also, this isn't my entire heavy navy. That's basically all of his heavies. So, I can't afford to take these heavies away from here, though, is the problem. Really poor timing for me. Whatever, I have the money. Build heavies. We'll be able to upgrade them. It's going to take a bit, but I have the money, and if I take debt, well, Laurent will also give me money. Their quality is leagues above you. That's true. We have minus 10% ship durability. We do have more morale, though, and that's what matters. I mean, look, he's only got 12 heavies left. We've got 17. I think we win this. Like, we're not going to win the fight, but I think overall it will be a victory for us. We lost 4 heavies. Maybe not. That's not great. If I can get the rest of my heavies over here, then we'll be fine. But we have to get them over here. It's the problem. And of course, if he tries to land a whole bunch of troops over here, we're kind of fucked at the moment. You know what? How many transports do you guys have? Altogether, they have 51 transports. I don't think they're going to try and land here. And if they do, I think we'd win. So we're bringing... First of all, I'm going to raid that because I'm petty. Second of all, let's get our heavies over here. We won't die to the Orden people, but we could die to Laurent. Well, not die, but suffer terribly. So let's make sure that doesn't happen, shall we? We own stuff in Amadia, that's fine. This is all filled out, unfortunately. I do own a province in it, so it's okay. Just looking for new trade nodes that I'm not already in, like this one. The only problem is the only open spot's right here, and that would give Busalar anti-monstrous on me. I don't care. Come at me. I'm not afraid of the Laurentish. I'm definitely not afraid of you. Okay. Bozo. Alright, cool. Hope you enjoy that island, because you're not leaving that island. Alright, take those. Go. Should probably be even. Not if they took quality ideas, which they did. Need equality with war enemies. They have 5% more ship durability than I do. It says that they're running galleons. I'm not sure that's true. I'm not sure they're actually running them, but... Like, they have the tech to unlock them, but I'm not sure they've actually built them. Yeah. I don't believe these Laurentish lies. Okay, I think it's all just propaganda. You land there. Here's the rest of our heavies. Let's send them over to here. We do need to find his navy, by the way. Yeah, they know that I'm coming for him. But I do need to win some engagements here. Oh, he's run onto the island. That could be good for us. Like, we could also island trap him on these. Like, on this far one. If we play it well. Okay, you guys go back into port. Some of you are very damaged. Oh, oh, oh. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Holy cow, 4 galleys and 39 transports? We wipe them all. There's no way they live. Come on. Alright, that's pretty good. I was really hoping to take them all out, but, oh well. Definitely delete those galleys immediately. Go back to here. Something of mine is being sieged. Alright, I can beat Sornican new red glades. That's fine. Again, it gives me more war score. There we go. If I can get up to ticking war score, then we'll be set. Sacrifice really don't happen to see. Okay, but we were close. You have to ruin my hopes and dreams. Son of a mangy dog, grandson of a scurvy jackal, great-grandson of a molting vulture. These all describe Oki, the largest sword. Right. We have special insults. Would you rather serve as a slave or as dinner? Yeah, take that. They got good. They did get us good, unfortunately. Ooh. Now is really not the time to lose 20 naval tradition. So I'm gonna bite the bullet and take that stab hit. Kind of sucks, but yeah, I need the Navy tradition if I don't want to die. Hey! 16 galleys is fine. Laser Troke minority dwindles. Okay. Now we don't have any heavies in Aelintir, by the way. None. Zippo. Nada. It's just a little bit concerning. If Laurent ever does sneak by transports, we're going to have a very tough time dealing with that. There's 15 transports right there. I mean, that's basically his entire transport army. Oh, and here's his combat army. He really feels confident enough to fight me here? I think he's on crack with this one. Yeah, I think he's making a mistake. I think we're going to win that. Let's go tier 9. Government reform. All power costs minus 2%. I can get 50% more national sailors, though. Marines force limit. Or I can get 10% heavy ship combat ability and +1 fleet movement speed. Ooh. We don't need more sailors. But 10% heavy ship combat ability and +1 fleet movement speed is just so freaking good. Yeah, Laurent? Yeah? You're confident in this fight? Are you sure, bud? Are you sure? Because I think you're making a big mistake. This is a coast. Galleys will be slightly more effective here. I'm not worried about it. Thex the Dead. Well, he's not dead. Not yet. Nice 0, by the way. Contains a flagship. They don't even have a flagship. It's like cheating when you think about it. Oh, a gift for me? During the battle against the Laurentish fleet, we managed to capture Sandwich, the flagship. No way they named their flagship Sandwich. Really? They have prided themselves on it so much in the past. While it is certainly an impressive ship, we did not only defeat it, but managed to bring it back more or less in one piece. Hopefully this will teach them the folly of testing our might on the oceans of the world. Thanks for the 10 prestige. I jinxed it? No, we're thrashing their navy. What do you mean? This is us. This is them. I didn't jinx anything. I stole 8 heavies. Like, that was a very dumb thing for them to do. And that's the war, folks. That is, in fact, the war. I can check now. Bro, they're not just running Carracks, they're running early Carracks as well. Interesting. Do I have a shipyard here? I'm getting one. You guys have a flagship? Oh, are you talking about for the mission? I'm not sure, actually. As for, like, does it count as being a flagship for us? No, it doesn't. But for the mission, it might. We might have to delete it. I'm not sure. Can unsiege this as well. Meanwhile, we're just chilling in the Orden War. Okay, we own that. I own a province in this node. And I guess I could start colonizing to get into, like, this node here. What I should do, actually... Oh, here's my next round of heavies that I definitely don't need at this point, but I have them. I should grab 3 ships out of here and go exploring. First of all, upgrade. Second of all, go and explore this. Because we might be able to get a circumnavigation, which would be nice. And on top of that, I can then explore more and get access to more trade ports and stuff. We can get into the Arakel, and we can get into the Yet Shaslak node. All good things. All good things. Jad is dying. Oh, Vietcock, you poor, poor fool. You had the world in your hand, and then you just let it go. Fumbled the ball. The sandwich flagship will sell demon blood infused sandwiches to everybody. The renters, they just like our stuff so much. We are very close to being able to embrace institution here. Is there anywhere that's actually about to have it, though? I mean, we'll take land off of Laurent, so... Sure. It's fine. Okay, grab these heavies. Let's blockade these guys. Keep these 26,000 dudes trapped. I'm not sure if we really need to keep them trapped, but... I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's get these guys into an island where they're safe. I could also, I guess, push up to new regulate stuff. Like, if they had more troops, they would have sent them. Right? Colonists? I don't... Looks like I got that center of trade. I don't really care. Wait, didn't I say I needed to send them somewhere specific? No, I think we're fine. Sent one here. Something uncolonized up there. Grab this. Yeah, we have one on the Sarhal coast. Unfortunately, we can't break into here unless I go to war with Pearl's Edge, which requires fighting the Empire. Which, as you may guess, I don't really want to. There's 15,200 people here. Holy cow. That would be a pain in the ass to colonize if we had people rising up. Good thing we don't. Hey! What the heck? They're sieging me down again. It's fine. I see you. I see you, Mr. Laurent. I see your navy. Where'd you put it? Coward. I could bring our light ships back over to start blockading them. He's got 37,000 troops. I would like him to remove his troops from Aelintir. If he does that, then we can take it back from Aelintir, from Vanale. He's got 8,000 troops right there. Let's go ahead and attach. Make sure that you have a general. And bring you back over. I'm still a little concerned about these guys, but not super concerned. Like, what are they going to do? Are they really going to land on me? Like, no, probably not. I'm just farming war score off of Laurent's subjects, though, which is nice. Back up there. See, this is why it sucks to not be chilling in Vanale, is because it's so much easier to catch out navies that way. There we go. All those are gone. Delete the galley immediately. Guess they'll slow us down. Their 50,000 troops, or 50,000... Their 50 ships have moved. Guessing up here? No, I don't know where they went. Found them. Please get these guys over here. I'm gonna have to risk Laurent being able to cross here, I think. They should get there in time. They didn't. They were just too slow. Okay, then we gotta get these troops out of here. Yep, re-elect, and that is all those ships gone. Apparently Laurent has more boats that we're fighting here. Or not. 7 galleys, gross. Get rid of those, and you guys can get sent back to port. And honestly, you can go repair. We need to get these troops out of here. There we go. We have to trap the ranked troops again. Or mommy separatists. Those are all the way down there. We're a little busy right now, if you couldn't tell. Rebels. So if you could not do rebel things, I'd really appreciate it. I know I'm asking for a lot, but... Next during Grombar. You didn't call it Grombar, and you didn't think you needed it. Let's go land here. Beat those guys up. And we don't know where Lorentz troops are, I suppose, so we should be a little bit careful. Let's go and explore down here. Maybe I should just let him build his transports up and not attack his navy. Because if we look, like, they have no heavies left. Like, it's over. If they try and bring troops over here, they're not going to make it. So what we could do instead is let them build their transports, and then hopefully they move these 37 off of Vanale. They're just so annoying. Actually, they haven't been that bad. They've only attacked us twice. That's pretty good. I expected them to attack us way more. Way more. I'm going to be honest. Right, bring you over here. Let's get this occupied. Since we know... learn troops up here. We have time. I've got time. The problem is, I can't move these Marines. Otherwise, they'll just go land on this and cause a problem. I do want to take this. Soon, TM. Soon, TM. Where am I being sieged down? Oh, it's just more rebels. Okay. We can deal with... Yeah, no, we can deal with... Yeah, no, we had another stack. I built a whole another stack of troops for this. Let's go deal with them. Will you try demonsturize? No. Because demonsterizing means that you lose a lot of stability. And the problem with that is we are a gnollish republic, which means stability is not cheap. Like, going from -1 stab to 1 stab costs 141, and that was with 100% repelling tradition. So, we don't really have the ability to do that, unfortunately. Do I have power protection from insults? No. Moonhaven and Pearl's Edge. Pearl's Edge, you suck. Thank you. Trigger people, we just want the island. We won't bully you for it. Pinky promise. We already broke the promise. I didn't bully anybody for anything. But, like, his navy's just sitting here. I could kill this navy so easily. He's going to the New World. I'm just going to fight him. Like, if he tries to leave, I'm just going to fight him here. Like, I don't know what you want, man. You want me to just, like, let you go to the New World? I'm not going to let you do that. Like, I want you to take these troops off of this area, but you're so set on sending guys to the other side of the world. He has 200,000 troops. That's why he's so confident attacking me. I only have 69,000 troops. But it doesn't really matter. I don't think he knows how navies work. Can you blockade? Yes, we can blockade, and I think we will soon. I don't want to blockade too early, because then I'm just sitting there with all my ships doing nothing. But to be fair, they're not really doing much at the moment right now anyhow. I do want to upgrade them. 8 of 173 provinces, totaling 9.5% of my development. That's so sad. That's so incredibly sad. You know what I can do, though? If I can get this province back... Oh, he re-sieged us. I wasn't even paying attention. Then I can turn it into a core, and it will lower the autonomy. And then... Oh, nope, that was enough. Getting it down to half was just enough to put us over 10% of our development. So now we can embrace the printing press, and we can take Miltech 15, Diplotech 15. What's the next Diplotech? Okay, we don't care about the next Diplotech. Which means I can take the first maritime idea, plus 25% trade range, plus 100% navy attrition from protecting trade. There we go. They escaped? Who escaped? No one's escaping anything. Now I just sit here and I wait for these ships to pop out. Number 1. Upgrade those boats. Number 2. Upgrade these boats. And then explore South Sahel coast, sure. Number 3, don't upgrade these ships yet. I only want to upgrade these ships. These 24,000 troops are a pain in the ass. I don't know how exactly we're going to deal with them. Because I can't just land my army here. And also, I can't reasonably keep this unoccupied. So I can't keep them trapped. Is the sad part. But I am getting ticking war score. Okay. I mean, he's putting all of his navy right here. But once our light ships are upgraded, then we'll bring him back over and we'll start blockading. He's got a lot of transports. He could get some of these troops off the island. I'm just saying. Just pointing out facts. Do I want to upgrade my infantry? In the middle of a war? Probably. Not. Probably not. Sounds like a kind of a bad idea, now that I've said it out loud. Sounds like a perfect opportunity for someone to come and land here, you could say. They're almost done. Then we'll need to go and pick them up. Okay. What I need the Laurentius troops to do is to go back to this island. So I can trap them here. Frick. I lost track of his main navy. There it is. Do I let it go? No, I don't think so. Bozos, make that 2 Laurentius flagships captured. Thank you very much. We captured God. Another one. That's right. We got another one. Thank you very much. Okay, now you can go back and upgrade. Delete that. Don't have enough money to upgrade all of them. Mostly that's fine. Just upgrade the heavies. Alright, and I mean that's... I'm not sure exactly what Laurent wants here. Oh, it's these 6,000 troops that are occupying it. Laurent's just going down to occupy all the stuff that I own on the main part of the land, which is fine. It sucks that Sornican is a personal union. Because I can kill their colony, but I can't necessarily kill their personal union. That is a little bit more difficult to do. Again, I can't reasonably blockade this. Like, they're going to be able to reoccupy this. Alright, the Orden dudes are willing to finally peace out. Thank you. Don't know if it was worth fighting all that for that single island off the coast, but hey, it's even still Autumn Court. So I'm taking the heretics away from you. You're welcome. I am saving you from the heretics. So that's that war done, which means these 30,000 troops need a ride. Probably gonna get Vanbury Guild Separatists soon, if I had to guess. Now, the question is, how much war score is Laurent getting from these occupations? Way too much is the answer. But with Tech 15 here... I think we can upgrade our troops. Let's go for, Musketoon Skirmishers. Hunting is a way of life for gnollish society. Those who cannot kill do not eat. As gnolls adapted to the widespread introduction of the firearm, firearms became an integral part of gnollish life. Powerful and easily transported, musketoons became favorites among gnollish hunters. Musketoons would also make their way into warfare, used by skirmishers to probe enemy lines and even to assassinate their commanders from afar using gnollish accuracy. Gnollish pirates to dispatch human and elven ship crews as their corsair ships close distance upon their targets. Okay, so I feel at least a little bit more confident in fighting Laurent now. He does have more morale and more discipline than I do, though. So maybe I shouldn't think that. I'm a professionalism, though. Can't win. If we have a large enough numbers advantage, we can win. But if I just go barely into, say, these 37,000 troops, no, we would lose. These 24,000 troops, though? We might be able to make something work. You go up here. Raise autonomy. I really don't want to even deal with them. Does have 30% cavalry combat ability? At the end of the day, really, what is cavalry combat ability? Imagine having cavalry. Express offers us a loan. 7% interest. No thanks. Not interested. Oh, you're that morale armies guy. Alright, there we go. Someone's trying to land on me, huh? Shit, they slipped by me. Where are they going? I don't know, but they're running, but it is not fast enough. We are zooming. We are absolutely zooming, dude. Go ahead and do the Ringlet Seacoast, please. Just take the loan. Gotta build your credit score. Oh, yeah, 7% loan. That's exactly what I want. From Xwis. I'm not sure what you thought was going to happen there. I do need some troops over here so I can deal with these rebels as well. Like, you think you're just going to be able to... Just, yeah, like, okay. Cool, man. Hope your plan worked out well. It didn't. I know it didn't, but... Okay. Let's get to blockading. So we can piece out this war. He's on medium, so. It is time. Bring the heavies out. Bring the light ships over. And... let me just put some heavies on every sea tile. Just make sure that our light ships will be protected. There we go. It's not enough to blockade, but that's fine. That's why these guys are here. You. There we go. I'm not blockading this. If I send these 6 up here, now we are. So now we are fully blockading the rent. That's another 10 war score that we have. Their war enthusiasm is at 11. I, of course, want max money and war reps. Though if I take this land instead, then he would not be able to declare anti-monstrous on me anymore, which would be kind of nice. Because he will just keep doing that all the time. Literally all the time. So maybe I should consider that. That's how it works, right? We don't have that here. Oh, you don't have the invisible funny number that determines whether you can have any kind of economic prosperity at all? Interesting. Is that outside of our colonial range? Really? Huh. Guess I should have explored that first. But I didn't, so we're gonna have to wait on this colonist. Need advice on Rogeria, own all of Castanor, Laurent, and Gowed have... Oh, Laurent and Gowed have my dynasty. Laurent died on air, triggers succession war between me and Gowed. Midway, Gowed broke PU. Should I push through? Troops 340k on minus 360 on Gowed, right? Wait, what do you mean? So Gowed got the inheritance? Or did you get the inheritance? Hey, King Kenny's March. Mixed campaigns, interesting campaign was my favorite. Yeah, it's going pretty well. We're kind of at the point now where you do some development, kind of chilling. We're just trying to get out of this Laurent war. Like, Gowed got PU, then lost probably due to terrible relations from the ruler dying. Yeah. I'd probably just, I don't know. Do you still have the peace deal option to take Laurent? I don't know how Gowed would have gotten it, though, is the thing. Do I just take the rest of the Laurentish Island? I think I can pull off getting him to low, though. He's still retreating, by the way. He's still retreating. We've already done, like, so many things, and he is slowly making his way back. Still enforced at 60%? Well, then, might as well just keep going for it. See if it works. Captains are being a little too influential. And I know I have colonists, but I need to colonize stuff down here. I'm about to max out on mill points, so I need to develop this province. Is there any other province I need to develop? No, doesn't seem like it. Permanent claim on Jietxiang, Tianlu, 510. Why? What? Huh? What? I guess it's so that I can actually take it, but look at that bike dugong. Hello? Not a great power, though. What in the world? Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen bike dugong do well. Have the same dynasty. The other option is me. They'll please do some stuff from Weston. Oh, okay. And of course, you have labs in most of the world's trade nodes. Yeah, we have Sarhal though. So with Sarhal around, I think we'll be fine. It's like 15 trade nodes that we need to have a thing in. Hire 2 generals. Put you there. Now, if the Laurentish troops show up, we're probably dead. Oh, it needs to be in 25? Okay. Let's take this fight here. A 3.56 war score. War score from battles is only at 27. Alright, go ahead and explore. Oh, you're back over here, huh? The punctured coast, please. I don't know if that was the right one, but that's what I'm choosing. I think Laurent picked these troops up. I don't know how he would have had the time, though. Free stab, thank you. Cheaper mill tech cost as well. Are you really back? Okay, it's 2000. Like, there's no way this dude is back for more. No way. Trade wars, okay. There were just 9,000 troops here, so again, there's only 1,000 troops down here, and I don't know where they went. He's built more troops up on Vanail. Funny. But we have heavy ships everywhere, so not too concerned. We do need to deal with these rebels sooner rather than later. I'm just a little busy at the moment is all. Can you stop sieging this down? I'd really appreciate it if you just stopped doing that. Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go there. Where am I being sieged down now? Okay, it's just that. Laurent is at medium. They're going to flip to low soon. We'll be able to get a bunch of money out of them. 50 devastation in my capital. Don't appreciate that. Okay, it's unsieged. Okay, Laurent is now officially on low enthusiasm. We are officially maxed out on mill points. War reps, money. How much money can I get out of them? 1,500 ducats. These two provinces. Seems like a good deal to me. Screenshot Discord? Okay, well I can't look at it right now. Yeah, thanks for the money. Thanks for the land. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Which means that this is now unoccupied. So I can throw down and encourage development here and get that up to 20. Is it eventually 25 that I need it? Nope, it's just 20. We're going to have to delete our flagship. Okay, let's get our navy back first. So all ships here go back to Vanail. We're going to need to bring those 30,000 dudes on over. Okay. We have these guys as well. We have ships just chilling all over the place. They're mostly just ships that I've captured. Is this my land? This is my land. That's unfortunate. Let's go and siege it then. Yeah, and then we have to come over and deal with the rebels that are up here now. Alright, mission time. So, repair the Citadel. The Jazov cult is shown to be very interested in the Bone Citadel, and they want any damage done to it during our conquest of the area and the subsequent looting to be properly repaired. Fate of the Everpire. With the recent repairs done to the Bone Citadel, a part of the elders in the Jazov cult faction want the Everpire and Graxar to be moved to the Bone Citadel. Others want it to stay in Graxar, and there is even a group of elders who wish for 2 Everpires. What shall be done? Move it to Graxar? I'd rather not. Build another Everpire. Or keep... Let's do both. Build a new one. More is better, right? And now that promise needs to be 20 development, which it is. And we can expand the Citadel. With the fate of the Everpire settled, the cult once more turns its gaze upon what they claim to be the limitless potential of the Bone Citadel and its spiritual connection to the demonic realm. They wish for the Citadel to become greater than it ever was under the reign of the Chichoshi, so that the demons we know we are their true servants who are worthy of reward. Demonic promise. With the improvements made to the Bone Citadel, the area has become much more hospitable to gnolls and demons alike. Visions, possessions, and even demonic rampages are becoming more commonplace, which is a good thing. Is it? A group of priests have approached Grand Admiral OK the Largest Sword, informing the that's such a... You know he's got a small PP. You know our leader has the smallest PP out there if he gave himself the nickname the Largest Sword. Informing the state that the demons who talk to them when they're in prayer at the Bone Citadel wish for the Citadel to become ever bigger and more prestigious. They also demand a sacrificial feast, the likes of which are legends. But we can relate. Damn, you really just come into chat and try to dunk on me like that? Really? Wow. Wow, you know what? I'm going to go find more bugs, and then I'm not going to tell you about them. That's what I'm going to do. Post Pengu steak? What do you mean? In return, they offer what they think we desire most, a demonic ship so powerful it would exceed our wildest expectations. The priests urge Grand Admiral OK, the largest sword, to accept the offer and work towards their demands. They claim greatness awaits. You had me at demonic ship. So, we need to go and delete our current flagship. It served us well, but I suppose its time is up. You can go and explore, I don't know, South Sarhol Coast. And I can send my colonists out now. They're really, like, just too far away. This is so sad. Is there anything in this node that's not colonized? No, it's all colonized. Okay. I can't get up here. I wonder what the... I wonder if I get the advisor, I'll get the range. Let's see. First thing here is small peepee. Yeah, well, our dude's name is the largest sword. So, I mean, clearly he has to have a small peepee. Okay, if I grab this colonial range guy, can I go here? No, it's still too far. Okay. We'll grab that. We'll grab the island, and we'll grab this island too. Well, no, actually, I'll go as far as I can. Which, I think it's gonna be this one. Just so we can get over here easy. Because I want to go in here. Can you charge for trade nodes? Yeah, but I don't want to spend the money on it, to be honest with you. We can just colonize out. Be a much easier way to go about it. Alright, so we need to delete our flagship, not the 2 Laurentian flagships that we have captured. Where's my flagship? How long have they been sitting there? Why were you sitting here? A lot of questions. No answers, though. We're waiting to raid. I mean, maybe. It is raiding time. Like, we can raid all over the place. Let's get them into position to do that. And we can't complete the mission, even though we own 2 Laurentian flagships. So it only counts to your official flagship. A promise fulfilled. The demons have made their demands and stated their rewards. It is now up to us to fulfill their demands and create the most demonic ritual this continent and perhaps even the world has ever seen. Total gathered sacrifices -30 and a promise fulfilled happens. Our part of the bargain has been fulfilled. Thousands upon thousands of slave lives, coins, and hours have gone to expanding the Bone Citadel. Now we have also sacrificed a massive accumulation of prisoners to the demons, right into the pyres at the beach and the big one up on the temple. As the last prisoner begs for mercy and is thrown into the fire, storm clouds form over the nearby beach. As the blood of 1,000 sacrifices paints the sea red, a green glow begins to emanate from below the surface. The light keeps going brighter until a ship breaks through. As it rises, it begins shedding the water, blood, and seaweed that covers it. Slowly, its form becomes visible. A heavy ship to paint the sea red with. New galleon, which is named Mother Mykx. Or a light ship as fast as the wind. It's the Davy Gnomes. Let's go for the heavy ship. We've had a light ship for a while. The Mother Mykx. Alright. What's so special? Mass load cannons, more flagship cannons. Okay. Hull sheathing, 50% flagship durability. And demonic heavy ship. 50% more flagship cannons, 20% flagship morale, +4 flagship maintenance, +1 fleet blockade impact on siege, plus 50% flagship durability, plus 10% fleet morale, and minus 50% fleet naval barrage cost. Well, that's already free, but I mean, hey, it's pretty good. It's not Mommy Mykx, it's Mother Mykx. It's different. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Like I said, you guys over there. You guys are gonna be going to do with these rebels. That boat is nice, but can it run Doom? Of course it can run Doom. What do you mean? Of course it could run Doom. Can you even call it a ship if it can't run Doom? I don't think so. Where's my smaller stack? Yeah, you. My terrible, ugly, regular troops. Not Marines. We're gonna go down there, and I think it's time that we start to create some trade posts. Just because I want to. Can't do a trade post in our main trade node. Trollsby already has one. You already have one. You can get one here. I don't really care about admin tech, by the way. I know that we don't have the admin tech. It doesn't really matter. Take that. You can get one. We need to go to war with these guys. Suppose you can have one. And you can have one. I have to core it up first. Okay, let's go ahead and do some raiding, shall we? Doesn't matter what we choose. First we can do some exploring of the North Ocean of the Lost. We could go for a circumnavigation. Do we want to risk it? Five maneuver. Yeah, let's do it. Circumnavigate the world. I don't know if they'll live, but we'll see. Only one way to find out. Bike gonna pop off? They did. They did pop off. Okay, what does that do for our thing here? 9. We have 9 trading posts out of the 25 that we need. We need the smuggler influence to be 20 or greater. We need to develop... Oh, that's what I need admin points for. I need to develop this. Darn. Okay. So we'll boost the smugglers once. Purple tagged as well in Star Hall. What are their ideas? Blah Dekinchi. They have harsh treatment costs and morale damage, infantry shock, minus 5 years of separatism, +1 land leader siege, minus 12.5% military advisor cost, 10% manpower recovery speed, 15% province war score cost reduction, minus 10% fire damage received. That would be pretty good if you want to blob. Alright, let's get to raiding. Turn on the piracy, and we're just going to be raiding for a long time here. Oh, there's the Vanberg Guild Tower. Just looking at, they're already there. Huge. Make sure I'm actually taking care of these rebels. We're about to max out on mill points. That's fine. Figure it out. We'll find a way to spend them. No big deal. I can't miss these provinces. The greed. The greed is good. Okay. How close am I to 500 ships, by the way? We're getting there. We need more naval force limit, though. There's no way. How? Where? Where is it? Where, Go Ed? Where are you getting anti-monstrous from? Right here. Stupid fucking Goettes, dude. He's got 32,000 troops just waiting. I don't care. They're never gonna get enough war score. It's just annoying. That is the downside, though, of staying monstrous, is everybody will always have a CB on you, and they will use it. Just one of them things. Oh, our truce with the gnomes is up, so we can also expect them to declare as well. Well, just take Tech 16. Go take that. You guys need to be evacuated. Thank you. Just blockade. Yeah, I can. Oh, you asshole, dude. Yeah, you think you're funny because you did that? Fuck's my navy. Come here, Gawed. Let me teach you a lesson. No, no, no. Keep your navy out here. What's wrong? What's wrong, Gawed? Where you going, bud? I thought you wanted to fight. Your navy was just oh so confident when they were attacking my transports. When you weren't even attacking combatants. But now, oh, now that, you know, I've got my other navy out and about. Well, now you don't even want to mess with me. Come here, you little rat. Yeah, I hope you enjoy being blockaded. You assholes, dude. He ruined my circumnavigation. How rude. What the heck? Why did he have a bunch of ships out there? He doesn't need ships there. Whatever. Just raid. We'll get bored eventually. Do that. We are getting arm cost rebels somewhere apparently. That. Loot that. Oh yeah, right there. That's fine. After we deal with these separatists, then we'll unsuggested, then we'll go back. Looting. I really should tie the piracy thing to a hotkey, but I'm not going to use it after this campaign, right? So, meh. Loot. Loot. Why can't you all just leave me alone? I have not done anything to deserve being attacked like this. I may have sold you some drugs that killed your people and got them addicted to it, but honestly, that's not my problem. And I don't know why you're trying to take out on me. They're the ones that did the drugs. That's all I'm saying. I didn't make them do the drugs. They decided to do the drugs, okay? If they didn't want to do them, we wouldn't have problems. Yeah, no, it makes sense to me. Then I want you all... We can go all around Elantir now. Let's start here. All right. Loot. 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 Like, I was just gonna chill for the rest of this game on like speed 5 to try and just make sure that we can get this done today, but Gawed's gonna be a pain in the ass. I am also gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, you need to go land there. Come back over here. Catch up. Go on Siege and Imskad. Like, what's the plan, Gawed? I don't understand what the plan is. I know it's because the AI can't thinkity thonk about how there's no reasonable way for them to win this war because of naval advantage, but like, come on, man. You gotta at least think about something like that. Okay, raid. At least we're making good money now. Way better money from raiding than it was early on. Who sieged me down now? Is this more rebels? Yeah. Alright. I'm surprised the gnomes haven't declared on me, to be real with you. Like, they have Grombar. They could probably even call Grombar into the war. Would be annoying, for sure, but they could probably do it. And now I'm not going to get my circumnavigation. So sad. I have a truce with you, don't I? Yeah, I have a truce with all you guys. That's unfortunate. Alright. Current Hierarch is a wizard. When is the current Hierarch not a wizard? I'll tell you the answer. When I will not interact with them, they are not wizards. But the moment I will interact with them, oh yes, they will be a wizard. They will be legendary in evocation, in abjuration. They will make everything terrible to take and their troops much better. Though I suppose now it doesn't really matter as much, considering it's more fire phase than shock phase. So the war wizard doesn't have that bad of an impact. But still, the point stands. Oh, great. I have a border with Elisna now? Oh, no. Why? Why do I have a border with Elisna now? There we go. And that's all rated. Missed a couple of spots, but that's okay. Let's send you guys home to repair, please. I really should build like a fort on my capital or something. I'm sure it'll be fine. What else do we need to do? The smugglers need to have 20 influence or more. Traveler's Rest needs 10 admin development. And encourage dev. Get you up to 10. And complete better than bury. It has become increasingly common for old captains to bury their treasure. That is, if legends are to be believed. This poses a problem according to financial advisors, not only because the wealth cannot be taxed, but also because it disappears from the economy instead of circulating. A solution has been proposed, to open up a national bank, and what better place to do so than in the town of Traveler's Rest, where not too long ago, dwarves tried to do the same. We can repurpose some of their buildings and even use some dwarven slaves to help us administer the bank. At the end of the game, we get 0.1 yearly inflation reduction, minus 0.25 interest per annum, minus 20% yearly inflation cost, and plus 0.1 yearly corruption. Those 2,000 sailors gained a large tolerance increase of dwarves. Okay. Canorian standardization. Wanderer's Bay needs a workshop, and any iron province and any copper province needs 10 Diplo dev. So we did a workshop. I can make that happen. Then I need to find iron and copper that I own. Please tell me that I own some of those. I do. I have 2 iron provinces. This one's on an island, so that's the one I'm going to develop. And copper. I'm seeing a distinct lack of copper, boys. Seeing a very distinct lack of copper. That's not good for us. Vern has some copper here. How much corruption do you gain? Stupid amount. 0.25, 0.35, 0.45, 0.45 from our thingy there. We would really need to take espionage ideas to offset some of this. Okay. It's whatever. Well, I can develop that iron mine, technically. There we go. So the iron mine is good now. But it's just copper, which I don't have any. I don't know if maybe this was like a really high chance of copper. Ooh, hey, how you doing? This dude has copper, so we're gonna go kill him. Take Abdel Tunger. Oh, that's true. That, you know what? I'll give you one thing. That would technically count as taking copper. Mm-hmm. Would count. Let's go raiding over here. Raid. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. He just wanted to move his troops up here because he wants to, I don't know, go after this. I'm going to delete this fort, by the way. It's not worth having. We'll just lose me more war score than it will ever gain me. And grab a couple of you guys. Switch you up. Move you out. You go straight for the fight. Talking about copper hunger in the Orden run. I mean, there is some copper up here, but and down here. But since they're not all allied to each other anymore. Wow. Whoa, that's crazy. They're not rivaled yet, but they're not all allied. These guys are kind of scary. Oh, this is Great Conquer. Look at that, fancy. Orden has the iron hunger. Oh, they don't have a lot of iron. Or any iron. Okay. I miss this stuff. Well, I wouldn't want to miss raiding my favorite people of Busalar and Istralor now, would I? I'm a little bit scared that I border Elysna now. I think they still want revenge on me, personally. For what I did to them as Bitbucket. But when you think about it, they really benefited from what I did. I left. If I hadn't left, they'd have died. Super hard. Great, I have Monstrous Conquest on Laurent now, which means we have another border with them somewhere. Which means when that truce is up, Laurent's gonna deck me. Awesome. Sure, we'll get tolerance of half elves. The note, the steel share? No, those are gobos. It's a soot goblin. Gobbo with the steel share. Raiding, yes, we are raiding. It's good. Like, raiding's nice, but boy oh boy does it suck to do sometimes. All the time, actually. It's tricky. The gnomes are there in the shadows. True, the secret gnome police are watching. They're listening. They're waiting. Go ahead, what's your plan, man? Ooh, I don't know. Just don't know. Lorraine's building back up their navy. They think they have a chance now, I guess. These guys we're going to send over to fight Inek. I just want this province. And I can't threaten war for it because I am at war. Yip-ee. Woo-hoo. That's great. Yeah, doing this, I know I never want to do this run. Like, it's fun. The end of this is a little rough, I won't lie. Having to get 25 trading posts kind of sucks. But there is an event tied to it, so I have to do it. I got to figure out what it is. And needing to boost... Also, I don't think these boost buttons do anything. I think I only need to click it once. Right, let's declare war on you for that province. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. If I didn't have to go to war with you, I wouldn't. But you do have a copper province. And I desperately need this for my mission tree, okay? So, sorry. Just the way it's gotta be. Unfortunately, I have more particulars up there. Or particulars occupation, I should say. Like, the problem is Gwed is never going to want to peace out of this war because we're just not doing anything. What in the world? Is this for me? Am I supposed to get this? Huh. We'll wait to find out. Many of the expeditions into FLI did not return, and more yet have suffered severe casualties. The information that we're able to bring back with them, however, is immensely valuable. The pulsing mass below the trees was found to be present throughout our territory in the FLI jungle, forming a vast network. Presumably, it even spreads far beyond our own territory. What is more, it is undeniably and indisputably alive and sentient. All of our expeditions report the same thing. Any form of attacks made against them, be it by seed thralls, the strange monstrosities that dwell in the jungle, or the trees themselves, all coincide with the network below their feet pulsing heavily. Many have started referring to the thing as FLI, as they believe there's no difference between this pulsing network, the jungle itself, and even many of the creatures that live within it. The FLI, they claim, is a single creature covering nearly half of the continent of southern Aelantir, and it wants us dead. These discoveries have stirred much unrest in the court, and our advisors are deeply split over what the next course of action should be. Most are in agreement that we are, whether we like it or not, at war with this creature. And in order to win this war, we must cleanse the jungle with fire and steel and destroy FLI root and stem. Either FLI lives here or we do. A smaller group of advisors, however, see a different path. The natives of FLI were able to live alongside it for centuries in relative peace. What is more, we have capabilities that they did not. If FLI is indeed intelligent enough to conduct warfare, they argue, it must be intelligent enough to communicate and reason with. If we can make peace with FLI and live alongside it, we can form an alliance of a kind that we have never made before. We can plainly see what damage FLI can do to us. Imagine what it could do to our enemies. Burn it. Burn it all. Like fire, hellfire. Bro, I have a vision. Okay, this vision, we're dropping fire, but from the skies. And like other things too. It'll get rid of the jungle. I promise. I swear. It'll work. It will work. It will kill everybody, including our own people, but it doesn't matter. What's the worst can happen, right? Surely it'll be fine. Remember how that ended? It worked. It did work. Maybe too well, but it worked. It sounds like an elf thing. It sounds like an elf thing to do to burn the jungle. I don't know about that one. I think that's our court mage. Get another one. So glad, Gwed. So glad we're in this war, bud. So glad that it's you and I hanging out, being bros. Losing 37 ducats a month. Okay. What? Gomo border separatists? Oh shit. Hi. Yeah, I kind of forgot about those guys, I won't lie. Just straight up forgar about these rebels. Just want the one province. That's it, man. It's just the one province. Please. I beg of you, let me leave. Let me go. I want to be free from you. I got rebels rising up all over the place. We're talking about Mykx is the amount of island rebels he has to deal with? Yes, it's horrendous. I do not like it. Too many island rebels. Because you're gnolls too, it definitely doesn't help with that. Okay. You're gonna walk to here. And you're gonna walk to here. And eventually, we're kind of just gonna get outscaled by other nations that can actually do like real expansion and development. Which kind of sucks. Can we drug or sacrifice it? Interesting. We could just drop a bunch of demon's blood on it and see what happens. That is an option. I don't know if it's a good option, but I like the idea. they're dealt with. Go ahead and pick them up. Let's move them down here. Orc scan? Yep, orc scan moment. Wait, so what else do I need to do for my mission tree? I need to go raid the guys down here. Are you telling me that I need a trading post in every single one of these? Ugh. Every single one of these trade nodes in the New World? Really? 3. When you're done repairing, go explore this for me. Oh, Laurent's colonizing down here, so they will have that anti-monsters for a while. Okay. Pick up the other guys. You a general. At least we don't have to worry about Republican tradition. The only problem is I need to be at peace so the smugglers can gain influence. You see the problem with this? Is that Gwed won't let me leave. If I can go beat his armies though, he might. I know where they are. What's his tech? He's also tech 16. How many cannons? Only 3. Yeah, we can take him. We can kick his ass. Scourge of the Seas. Of all seas, not some seas. Well, can we do some seas instead? Honestly, we're being a little over ambitious here, if you ask me. Right, we need to go deal with these rebels first. Then I have to find where all the other rebels are. We've gotten quite a few. Got some down there. No colonists available at the moment. Never mind. There are colonists available at the moment. So we're going to grab that. Then we're going to grab this island right here. Ooh. It's part of the K-Chem trade node. Nice. Okay, then we want to colonize this too. So that will give us 3 more trade nodes that will be in, which is cool. I'm going to save my Diplo points so I can develop this copper province, preferably. And there. Doesn't really matter which one I do. I'll go for this one. Then I can grab this. Then I don't know. We'll figure it out. At least you don't need to wait 20 years and 68 like you did for All-Clan. True. True. But at least as All-Clan, I knew that no one was going to declare on me. Well, at least, you know, if I didn't deserve to be declared upon for doing shenanigans. Southeast, alien to your coast, please. Alright, these rebels should be dealt with. Yes, they are. Sent you to the wrong island. I'm gonna connect up here. Unsiege that. When can we flood all of Bulwar again? That was fun. Yeah, that was a good time. Good times. Flooding all of Bulwar with the homies. Okay. Don't care about getting a little bit of inflation, not a big deal. Can unsiege this. Empire Knolls demonsterized. I mean, It's a little late, I think, for them. They fell so far, dude. It took me less than 50 years to take all that land. And they just threw it away. We're going to siege this and we're going to fight them. And hopefully that'll be enough to get them out of this war. Just in time for someone else to declare war on me, probably. I'm sending you back out to circumnavigate. Go ahead, piss off. Don't declare. Don't fight me this time. Oh, you're talking about the EOA dolls? Do they not start off demonsterized? That seems weird. Hondurak. That's weird. I didn't get global trade? What do you mean I didn't get global trade? You're telling me as a pirate I didn't get global trade? What in the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna go fight these troops. I don't think he can beat me. If he can, well... Oh, he certainly thinks he can. It's not even worth it then. There's -6 reasons to peace out. If I just wait, he'll leave. Global raid, not institution. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's almost like being pirate is bad for EU4 gameplay. What? You're telling me that having less governing capacity and no economy and usually really bad Republican tradition means you're gonna suffer? Could be worse. You could be in it. That's true. That's true. We could be in the In Valley and we're not. And I think I guess in this case, the demons every day, that's the case. Hey, there we go. We circumnavigated. Super fast. First circumnavigation. 100 prestige and 40 Navy tradition. Take that, punks. Oh, and that gave me enough to become an empire. Cool. We're now a cultural union of all gnollish people. Okay. You almost done getting cored up? You're getting there. Zanlib, look, we've had our differences, okay? I'm gonna keep raiding you probably, but if you promise not to declare war on me for the rest of the run, I may just not declare war on you. Or raid you. Only the gnollish people worth ruling over. Yeah, if only they weren't, you know, all over here. Piracy is gnollish culture. That's not true. That's not fair. They also tend to like worshiping demons. You can't forget about that part. What? What the fuck? Okay, gotta go deal with that at some point. Gotta go deal with these. Tolerance increase of goblins is fine. One land. We're super far ahead for Miltech, so I may want to do some military development here on our islands. I need to go raid all of these guys. And I need to put down one more trading post. I don't think I've done this one yet. No, I didn't do this one. Okay. And I don't really care how... Where the fuck you going? Oh yeah, go ahead. Thank you for the war, by the way. I hope it was worth it. Thank you. Now, please, everybody, just leave me alone. Please, for the love of God, I need to get my smugglers. I keep clicking that boost button, which is the Jazz of Colt, which is what I don't want to do. I just need to get my smugglers to 20 influence. That's it. That's all I need. Please, please, please. State that. Encourage development. Now I need to build a manufactory here. That will complete that mission. I need to find some boats, which is going to be these guys probably. Just transports, but transports can raid, so. We don't get much out of raiding the KOs guys, but I don't really care. I just kind of want to get them raided so I can get the mission done. And now the problem is, I need to fight a Meon. Which you may go, well, it's fine. You just land on the islands, and that's true. But I need something in this node, which is not an island. Fun fact. I might be able to rush his capital, though, now that I think about it. Every center of trades? Why? Don't need to. I'm running a deficit because we have to root out so much corruption. Yeah, I mean, actually, does less cars proud? Well, it's because of the changes that were made. Larnkar owns a lot less. They have a lot less vassals at the start, so it's actually possible for a Meon to do pretty well. Not just get dunked on. There we go. Some mill dev. She has more force limit. Sure, okay. Alright. So let's open up the piracy map mode. Again, I don't care if we actually get anything. I just need the modifier that it has been raided. That's all that matters to me. Alright, raid that. That. And this. Hopefully that's enough. Being sieged somewhere. Oh my god. What happens if I just accept those guys' demands? I can't. I've got to send some dudes over there to deal with them. Okay, we'll do that. You just explore everything, please. Just get everything explored. I guess we can send our 30,000 over there. Let's get them repaired before we do that, though. Alright, Scourge of Kionai. Kionai is rich in people, gold, and precursor relics, at least for now. We must establish local outposts and raid their richest coastal cities to fund our industry and economy. They think the seas around their isles are theirs. They are mistaken. We are the Scourge of Kionai. Alright, Blood and Gold Initiative. I need a Spy Master Advisor. Done. The Blood and Gold Initiative is a proposed initiative that would require a large amount of state resources to kickstart. It would entail drafting up plans of conquest for every significant port in Aelintir and ramping up Demon's Blood production to handle the expected increase in export potential. Such ambitions would alienate foreigners even further, but we do not need their approval, we only need their ports. Before such plans can be drafted, we first need to obtain enough experience regarding the conquest of foreign ports and the establishment of trade ports. Alright, lose 500 crowns and 100 admin points. Till the end of the game, we get -1 Diplo rep, -25% center of trade upgrade cost, and we gain claims on all estuaries and coastal centers of trade in Aelintir. Now I need 10 provinces in North Aelintir with a trading post, and 9 provinces in South Aelintir with a trading post. I also need to embrace global trade. So, Lower Haraf we're going to need. Upper Haraf will also probably need. Where's this guy's capital? It is coastal. Okay. We can probably make that work. Does Delaire have a trading post yet? Nope. Now it does. Does the North Sea or the Broken Sea have one yet? Nope. Now it does. Did it froze? Did what froze? Did what freeze? The stream or the game? Looks like we're doing fine. It's not totally frozen. Doesn't say that anything's falling apart. Orden, thank you. Yep. It's another one. So how many am I missing? 1. Yeah, it is lower Haraf that we need it in. Unfortunate. It is lower Haraf, which is going to be kind of a pain in the ass to do. Unless I can find some way through. Like Iris, I just put it there. Einstein, you mean? That one? Einstein. Yeah. We've got it. Yeah, no, we have it up here. We already have one up here. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We do. It just needs to be on all the coastal ones. So, Sorwin has one. It's not counting Tornai. It's counting up for North Aelintir. The yellow one? Yes. Did that one as well. Amadia has one. Kionai has one. Amion does not. Ormvand does not. Orinkora does not. That one does now. I don't have one in East Ephelai. I have one in the Leechdens now. So we have 1 missing here and 3 here. So 1 more with Amion, 1 more with somebody over here. Looking like Nur-Hapain is going to be the target. We should probably do that sooner rather than later. Do have those rebels that we need to go take care of, though. And then it's Miss Cardew. Now, I don't know. Actually, I do know. Go ahead and build a fort right here. Yeah, we're going to declare on him. Do I have anti-monstrous? Or monstrous conquest? I don't have monstrous conquest on you. Ooh. So maybe I need to kill, like, Antaruin first, so that way I can get the border, and then I can do Monstrous Conquest, and I can stack wipe them on this island. 4 possible nodes? Oh, no, you're right. Well, then I just do the Amion ones, and I don't fight Buslar. Because Amion's easy. I just grab... I don't have a claim on the island, do I? Less easy. Much less easy, actually. You have land East Ephelai? Oh, I do. You're right. Right here, the little island. I forgot that I own this little island right here. So I need 2 of the things from Amion. My problem... Oh, never mind. We're good. We don't have a problem. We can land right here. Hold this. Wait for ticking war score. We take this province and, like, I don't know, this. And then we're good. Nothing you can do about it. Okay. In that case, let's move our heavies over. Even though I know what's going to happen when we do that. We're going to get declared upon by, like, Lorand or the gnomes or something. But it's fine. I just want to do what I need to do to complete this. We're not going to go to war until the smugglers get to 20 influence, though. In fact, I keep boosting the... I don't know why I keep clicking this to exit out. I don't know what UI my brain is thinking that I'm on, but whatever it is very, very locked into doing that. And I think we just elect the smugglers here. It's less monarch points, but let's just complete the mission. The Smuggler Funding Act. If repairing the Bone Citadel has taught us anything, it is that dwarven slaves are useful. If we had to draw another lesson, it would be that it is often difficult for our state to acquire the resources for large construction projects, causing the projects to be slow, costly, and underwhelming. A draft has been presented by influential smugglers who wouldn't mind becoming official contractors of the state, supplying Mykx with much-needed construction resources. What they want in return is expressed in something other than coin, some law changes to skewer elections in their favor. Who cares? To the end of the game, minus 5% construction cost, minus 10% construction time, and 0.02 smuggler influence. And now I need the captain influence to be 20 or greater. So start boosting them, and we need to get back to privateering with our big old fleet in Canor. I don't really need to upgrade them, I don't care. Go ahead and start privateering that node. Also, 0.5 either Republic Tradition, not bad. I'm going to send you guys down to here. And where did I put those 3,000 troops? Yeah, there we are. Intrigue require expand any further? A little bit. Mostly just like ports, though. But we don't need to take like large swaths of land. To be clear, we didn't need to take large swaths of land at all for the mission tree, but I am no fool. I know what happens if you don't take that land. You just die. Right? You don't have the force limit to build troops or to have ships or anything, and then you just die to the rent. I'm afraid that, you know, the whole idea of playing tall in EU4 is it's a lie. It's just a lie. You just die. You just die. I'm so sorry to tell you all this. Let's get those sailors. Plus 75% national sailors. We have 103,000 sailors at the moment. Sorry, 134,000 sailors. That's a decent amount of sailors. It's okay. Could be better. Last in hold? No. If you own just a hold and like the hold state, you know, playing tall, whatever. You just die anyways. Marhold will simply come and say hello and you'll die. Yeah? The best way to ensure that you don't die is to kill everybody else first. Alright. Let's wait a month tick. Let's get into position. Captain influence is raising at 0.15. We'll probably elect captain in the next election. So less monarch points for a bit from our rulers, but helps us get our missions done. So try the hammer home definition of holding was Eskin is my hold. True. And Amion, I will declare war for Katal Koraim. That's not what it's called. That's the sea. This is Kata Fergama? Sure. Or Mom, Mkos, and a Neon. Okay. It's fine. Figure it out. Grab half of our heavies. We're going to send them over here to blockade these straits to make sure they don't get these occupations. Right. And with that taken, as long as we leave our heavies here, they will not be able to get to them, which is fantastic. Then we'll go and we'll just occupy all of Amion's little things. We still do have those dudes over here that are causing a lot of issues. I'm sure they're having a grand time, though. Absolute ball of a time. Let's pick up these 18,000. Go deal with them. How long until this manufactory is done? It's about halfway done. Right, split them both up, and now they cannot get to... Now. They cannot get to any of my provinces here. And we just wait for ticking war score. Hello? Huh? Did I miss something? Did I make my troops leave? No, it is occupied by me. Okay, no, we're good. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. I was like, there's no way. But I definitely occupied it. 100% occupied it. We're good. I just couldn't see it. That's fine. Did you get new glasses? Okay, you couldn't see it either. Don't. You said skill issue because you also thought I didn't do it. Don't be like, aha, yes, I knew, and the streamer didn't know. You didn't know either. I think you can pull that on me, or come on, I know the truth. I can throw down another colonist somewhere, but I think we've colonized almost everything, actually. North Aless could have some stuff available still, maybe. But other than that, we've got all the colonies we need. 90% of your skill issues are to being blind. Oh, so you're just making fun of me because I can't see well. Please don't do it, man. Please don't, Laurent. Please don't declare the war. I will be very tempted to just console command the peace. Don't do it. Oh, look, it's Amion's troops. I would go take his capital, but I don't think it's worth it. Now we chill, I guess. Well, where's my... I've got some light ships up here. We can come down and blockade them. Like, we're just gonna have to wait. Get that cheaper mage. Thank you. Oh, terrible things are happening around here. They're having a very bad time. Laurent, don't do it. Just simply resist the urge to be an ass. I know it's gonna be really hard for you, okay? But I'd really appreciate it if you didn't do it. Where are you going now? Often Sara. We'll meet you there. How many heavies do they have here? They only have 14 heavies. Detach blockade. Detach blockade. Detach blockade. There's 8 heavies here. Detach blockade. Blockade. I don't know. Maybe my light ships could actually beat him. To be safe, we'll have the large majority of light ships here. Like, yeah, he's blockading me here, but it doesn't really matter. Didn't tell you click the province and it clears the occupied by Mykx? Yeah, then I knew. What are you doing down here with 26 heavy ships? He's getting ready for his invasion. He's getting ready to take my islands out here. Flying gongs? Shoot him. I don't know if you see a weird thing flying. Shoot out of the sky. Easy. Ayo? Yena the dwarf prefer? Ayo? Interesting. Very interesting. Solid base, you could say. So, like, yeah, you could say that. You could. You don't have to say that, but you could say that. Whatever. I mean, that definitely is not good. Don't get me wrong. It's especially not good because I really need this to finish constructing. Like, what the fuck are you gonna get out of this war, man? Like, how many times do I have to sink people's navies where like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, come on. And my heavies are like busy now. Now I gotta send these 20,000, 20 heavies over here. This is the only part I'm really worried about, is that they're gonna occupy this province and I won't be able to build what I need to build. I don't care about this stuff. Doesn't mean anything to me. So all I gotta do is find Laurent's navy, lock them down, and that's it. Like, the war's over. I have all of your transports trapped. You're not gonna do a single thing to me. I mean, they do have 22 heavies, so maybe they could contest my navy. But I don't think they can, because I have an upgraded navy. Though they might have an upgraded navy by this point, too, to be fair. So just, like, build some heavies. You just keep doing your thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, they're too far out. 17% time at sea. Yeah, they're too far out. Okay. So we can't blockade that, but it's okay. Like, congrats, Laurent. Now we're just gonna sit here, and I've got peasants I need to deal with as well. Like, we're just gonna sit here for the next 10 years, doing nothing. Is this really what we want? Can you go colonize somewhere else? Like, literally anywhere else? Like, literally? You can go to, like, Sarhal. Or Mom wants out of the war? Sure. As for you, I need this province. And I'm gonna need one province from here somewhere. This. So I need 15 war score. I can take his capital. Went to believer? No, he's not a believer. The AI is just not competent enough to understand that they're not going to win. Which sucks. Which sucks. Then we just get stuck in these wars and, like, I can't beat them, but they also cannot beat me. It's a war that you definitely would not want to declare. Yes. Let's get the captain, so the captain retirees can be completed. It is not unheard of for a once great captain to fall into abject poverty due to injury, misfortune, or age, and be forced to roam the streets begging for coin. Such a phenomena is both a shame for our nation and a waste of experienced individuals. A new plan to create a commission that can allot retired captains government positions has been gaining traction, especially within the captain's faction. Such a system would surely protect our heroes and allow for more experienced advisors to find their way to court. An additional 0.2 yearly corruption, minus 1% prestige decay, minus 25% advisor cost, plus 1 possible advisors, and 0.02 captain's influence. Holy shit, man. Would you like corruption with your corruption? I mean, to be fair, we are pirates. So it's kind of a fair thing. Like, we're almost done. We're almost there. Like, we're getting there. Global trade, this war, and we fight the goblins once, and we're in. Like, then we're free. Oh, and, you know, one more war against the gnomes as well. Kind of a pain in the ass, though. Alright, drug lords having issues with corruption. Who would have thought? True. Who would have thought? Let me go there. You can have a trade post. Okay, so the Clove site has a trade post. Just don't let me forget that. Canon standardization. With some of the dwarves of our nation finally swapping their rowing duties for banking duties, some have begun getting used to their increased living standard and have started small businesses with the permission of their masters, of course. One such dwarven slave has set up a cannon production facility and is supplying both the army and the navy. His cannons are starting to build a reputation because of their quality and uniformity. His master claims his dwarf is a descendant from a long line of smiths and has petitioned the government to adopt his methods of cannon smithing. Advisors agree it is time to standardize the circumference of our cannons into a singular size and to start letting foreigners aid our designs. A factory is to be constructed in the town of Wanderers Bay, which will need ample copper and iron to operate at full capacity. Naval supplies will now be produced in Wanderers Bay, gain 5 base production as well. And until the end of the game, we get 10% artillery cost, 20% heavy ship cost, 15% galley cost, but 10% artillery and galley combat ability, and 15% heavy ship combat ability. Yeah, okay, so our heavies will not lose. Yes, goodbye Eco, hello Unbeatable Navy, though. They haven't had uniform size cannons before now? They haven't had uniform of like anything. Yeah, Zen Levy Separatists. Okay, I was like, are you actually fighting my navy down here? But no, they're not. But no, they are not. Good. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping that these wouldn't be colonized yet. Never mind. I'm just blind. They are colonized. Looks like a Zircon wreck might have gotten there. It's unfortunate. Would have liked that myself. So this is not exactly what I was hoping for. No, it's Sinisatma. It was the target of a coalition. That was 118,000 troops. What? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's one less place that I can get a free colonist, or a free trade port on. Don't do it, go ahead. Please don't do it. Alright, there's a trade port in the Dao Nako node. Now I need to go over here. Yep, Lawrence gonna get all that occupied. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Eventually, they're gonna give up. They're gonna lose their war enthusiasm. Although the relative strength of alliances will not help. Oh, nice. Global trade has appeared in Dracel. Hopefully it keeps appearing in other places as well. BPEC is offering us a loan. No thanks. I'm good. There we go. Now we have a trading post in that province. Okay, so that's 3 nodes over here that we're good. We have what we need. Do I not have a colony in this node yet? I do not. Recall you. And we can snag this province. There we go. So that'll be another node. VK's alive? Yes, by technical definition, they are in fact alive. Chess has been released as a commercial enterprise. Yeah, technically speaking, they are alive. Barely. Not very successfully, but yes. They are there. In one piece. Technically. So, Mion! What we doing here, bud? I mean, we're really close to being able to piece Mion out. In fact, if I go take his capital right now, he may piece out. That is the one thing about using Marines, is you don't have much army tradition, probably. Which means you just get terrible generals. More separatists, as you do. Just take his capital, please. Thank you. No. It's not connected. It's not connected? Oh, no. Also, my light ships just kicked his ass. Wish I could play after Mykx? I'm not sure. Got a couple ideas in mind. Not sure who exactly it's going to be. Land here to get full reinforced, and then we're going to assault this one. It's going to be expensive. You know what I could do, actually? I could just not take that, and I can just take this instead. Right? Like, I just need one of these nodes. South Haven here? I currently have 5. Is it because they're occupied? Okay. Do we need 2? Do we need 2 or do we need 3? Two from a Mion? And then, what, we go after a colony? I mean, we could just take 3 from a Mion, is the thing. No? I guess, what is Loren occupied? You have 1 there already? From a Mion? No, I don't. I don't have any from Mion. Oh, you're talking about for East Ephelite. Right, I already have that. Okay, so they've taken this. Where's my trade post? Oh, this is my trade post. And this is my trade post. What in the world? Okay, I'm just going to take 3 things. Doesn't matter. Got the sailors to assault. We're fine. He says no. Technically, I don't need this. I could just take this. Whatever's cheapest to take. It's the same thing here. Like, that is 18 development. I don't need that. I'm gonna take this. And that gives me 3 more trade posts. Thanks. Alright, bring all these ships together. Ships. Thank you. Same thing here. Now let's go deal with Loren. That... I mean, we could take Miltech. Okay, so that's going to be the 3 trade posts there. Now I need to get the... One trade post off of Mescardu. And that's what we need right there. Give me a ramparts here. Because we may need it. We're going to need all of our troops for that Mescardu war, by the way. Just raise autonomy everywhere. I don't... We're going to have to do it with the rebels anyways, but... Okay. Now... Where do I want to send them? I'll probably do it with the rebels. Be a decent idea. Got rebels all over the place we need to deal with. Including up on Venale. That's where you guys are going to go. And hopefully the rent ships don't pop out and hit these guys on their way up. Rebellions? No. I'm not interested in rebellions. Thank you, though. Nimsgard are separatists and Nimsgard. Okay. Land. I don't want them to teleport to Far Isle, so take this fight. Doesn't matter if it hurts, as long as we win. As long as we win, he said. As long as we win. As long as we win, he said. We did technically win. Can't complain about that. We did technically succeed in beating the rebels. Yeah, spread out. Gnomes are paying Laurent to sabotage us. I don't even know if they need to. I think Laurent would just want to do it anyways. I may just have to call to command peace out this war eventually. They're not going to want to leave for probably another at least 10 years. Which is going to be very annoying. Because then I can't complete these missions. And I still need like 10 more trading posts. I have 3 that I'm coring up right now. I have another couple of things. I think we're getting close. Just paying the... No, I'm not taking debt. I'm not losing to Laurent. Absolutely not. I'd rather lose the run right here, right now, than give Laurent a single dime. No way. Not gonna happen. Okay, trading post there. On the Arrakellen node. 3, perfect. This one will need to have a trading post put on it too. We'll get them. Okay, what's gonna go after Resincan? At least it's not me. Not this time. No galleys, right? Okay, attach up. And go here. Just go here. That'll do. I don't know how many troops Laurent has up here. Only one way to find out though, right? Okay, all of you together. Let's grab these ships that are privateering. Oh, they're not privateering anymore. Okay. Let's just get their war exhaustion up. Make them regret declaring war on us. Thank you. Go ahead and keep exploring. Cool. How much money am I losing a month right now? 60 fucking ducats, dude. Holy shit. 60 ducats a month? Okay. Null economics? No, it's not null economics. That's not what it is. That's nothing to do with gnolls. Well, I mean, it kind of has something to do with gnolls, but not really. It's just how Mykx is designed. Given all of the increased corruption and all the increased ship cost, creates a very bad combination for your economy. I don't want this guy. Put this guy back in charge. Let's go ahead and go to the goods produced. Try and make it a little bit. Actually, no. Yeah. No. Goods produced. Make a little bit more money. No advisors hurts my heart. Yeah, me too. But we die if I have advisors. Unfortunately. Start going bankrupt. Taking a loan. I mean, we have large loan sizes, but is what it is. Keep exploring. Alright. You're fighting Mykx. Defending against Mykx, actually. Because supplies, okay. I will take that money. Yep. Once we finish coring all this stuff up, then we'll be good to go. Trial, take those monarch points. Thank you very much. That's probably incoming. No, we're not gonna die from debt. Like, we'll be fine. I can probably delete a lot of my transports, to be fair. Save me a decent chunk of money, because being over our naval force limit makes our heavies super expensive, already more expensive than they are. We're also in the age of unraveling where our heavy ship cost is at minus 50%. So in 15 months, our economy is about to tank even more. Oh, it's almost like just owning little islands everywhere is not actually good for your economy, and not how EU4 works. It's not how it works. They won the end? Nuh-uh. Not yet. We're not done yet. We still have our own personal mission too. Laurent, can we go? Can we be done, man? I might actually have to cancel out of this war. He will not peace out for decades, possibly. I have no way to reasonably take war score from him. Maybe I can do something over here. It's gonna have to be over here. It's the only way. Okay. Blood and Ash. Yeah, they're just one of the tags to start down there in Sarhal. Well, let's just hope that the Rent doesn't have a lot of troops over here. Otherwise, we are in for a very bad time. Very, very bad time. The gnomes are pirating me. Funny. Here, we got more rebels to deal with. You're coming back to Nimscod, but you're not going to get there. We're going to get up here and stop you. Right, land. It's fine. Yeah, Laurent, how's it going, bud? You having fun? You enjoy not being able to do any other wars because you're so busy in their war with me, where we're definitely having a very competitive war right now. The most competitive of wars, actually. Is he actually trying to fight my ships? No. He's not. They just got kicked out. Now he is. But I have light ship combat ability, so I'll bring my lights in and we'll win. Then I guess we can just farm fights with this guy. We need to take his capital. Okay, right. All right, bud. The thing is, if I move these heavies, he's gonna pop out. That's the annoying part. Minus 26. I mean, if I didn't land my troops over here, did I? No, this is Gomaport. Different. Those are the guys over there in the New World. Of course, these guys are rising up for, I think, like the 8th or 9th time, something like that. I don't want to assault, so we have to wait. Mystic Accord Rebels. Okay, I don't really care. I've already got my trading post down here, so it doesn't matter to me. There's the age completed, and now we're losing 40 ducats a month. Oh my god, because my ships are more expensive now. That's an oof moment. Delete all those. We can take plenty of loans. Like, that's not the problem. We can have 44 loans of 104 ducats. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just annoying. Fight them. Fight these rebels. Like, we're gonna get ticking war score off of fighting his subjects here. Does the pilot feel to be on brand to lose a war because you were too busy raiding? Yeah, the thing is, like, there's no reason for us to lose the war. Also, pirates, I mean, I guess they kind of went to war, but they were never, like, an actual nation. They never lasted long enough, for the most part. They just kind of got. Shenanigans got elected. Come on, free me. Free me from this miserable war, man. This absolutely pointless, miserable war. There's a Meon rebels. I need to go deal with those. So I can place my trade ports down. In fact, are they done coring? They are. I've got time then. Okay. Doesn't complete the mission, but it's okay. I see the peace out with the rent, and we're free. That's it. We're done. We peace out. We're done. And we'll be good. We'll be solid. We won't have to worry about it anymore. Laurent just white. Peace me, man. I'm not asking for much. It's not like I'm asking for money or war reps or anything. I just want a white peace. I just want you to leave me alone. Yeah, oh, look at your scary army, bro. Oh, no. Oh, man, look at the scary Laurentish army. Oh, man. Bro, we could have killed him as Viacok. If I had another 20 years, I wouldn't have killed him. I would have kept going into Sarhal. But hypothetically, I could have. I could have done that. There's an ongoing battle? Oh, naval battle. Well, I can't really afford to lose this, so... guess we're gonna keep going. You know what? That's crazy unlucky timing. Still gonna assault though. He's walking over to fight our troops though, since they've been weakened by that, but there. Fuck you, Lauren. Thank you for your 154, or yeah, 154 ducats. Appreciate it. Okay, you, not you. Attach here, move over. We can now complete Scourge of South Aelintir, thankfully. A huge market for export of demon's blood and an enormous potential for raiding can be found in South Aelintir. Every trade port we establish boosts our economy significantly, so it seems evident that we should try to cover the entire coast of the continent in them. 1,200 crowns, 200 splendor, and 10 power protection. And now, apparently I need 2 question mark? Are one of my trading posts occupied somewhere? Yes, they are. Yeah, I just need 1. All that unsieged. You guys get back here. I also need to go deal with these. Can add a trading post here. Thank you. Go ahead and re-elect. All wars are like this, not just the one with the rent. It's the same war. No, it was different. It was different. We fought Rent twice today. The thing is, like, they can't beat my navy and I can't beat their army. So they declare war on me and we just sit there. We just sit there, staring at each other, doing nothing. Yeah, Eliza could declare, Goed, the gnomes, like, so many people could deck me. I don't know if we're going to be able to do our gnomish memes now. We might have lost the chance to do the gnomish memes, since, you know, they get to have an actual economy and land and good things. Imagine asking you to go Smugglers Consortium. Imagine. Imagine needing to be a Smugglers Consortium. Damn. That's there. Privateer knows it would fix your eco. It would definitely help. Grab you and privateer that, please. I mean, it might help us a bit. We should probably make like 30. That's what we made last time. Fuck you, Goed. Dude, you can't beat me. God, you're so annoying. You literally cannot win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it literally doesn't matter. They can siege down the stuff down here all they want. I love staying monstrous until the late game, dude. I love staying monstrous. Win, Poey. Why didn't you just demonstrize, Poey? You could have just demonstrized. Oh yeah. Because we have the admin points for that. Surely. When I have to spend, I don't know, man, I can't do math. Hold on, let me do some math real quick with a calculator because I'm very bad at math. When I have to spend 1,250 admin points on creating trade posts, I definitely have the admin to also stab up as a Gnoll Republic. Sure. Yep. I've got the admin points for that too. Got the admin points for everything. Like they just can't. They just can't beat me. I don't understand why they're so determined. I don't know. It's just a disconnect between it being a game and like if you think about it realistically. Like realistically, like if you were a country like the Rent and you kept declaring wars in the New World and the only outcome was that every single man in your navy died, and then your coast was blockaded and raided for years at a time. Like, you can't do that. Like, there's no way. Like, the people would rebel so fast. Like, an absolute huge embarrassment, number one. Realistically, you'd have no people. That's also true. Realistically, we would not be able to do this. Like, where are we going to get the gnolls from? They don't reproduce that fast. They're not halflings. Damn. Halflings didn't deserve that dig. They didn't need that. They didn't catch that. They didn't catch that smoke. They didn't do anything to deserve that. I can't take the land when I do that. Right? Can I take land with trade protection? I don't think we can. I'm not sure how Malachnar got down here. I don't know how that's possible, but they did. Okay, I can definitely beat these guys. My navy just needs to be in a position to where they can do that. There we go. You can't? Yeah, I didn't think so. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. I'm not even going to worry about Go ahead. They're just going to occupy stuff down here. I don't care. Do these rebels, though, that I need to deal with? They may... Go ahead may attack these troops is the problem. But hopefully not. I need to get my... Where's my main group of guys? They're right here, right in front of me. Okay, move them down here. Let's build a bunch of cannons. There we go. Then we're going to fight. We're just going to hold on Crooked Island here. Then we'll just pop out to get stack wipes, get a bunch of war score, go. Fuck you, Buslar. Assault his stuff and we'll be good. The gnomes are not far behind. This is literally why I hate playing an Alien tier, by the way. Doesn't help that we're monstrous, but it would happen either way. No, it's not 1444. We're fine. Just annoying. Beyond annoying, actually. Right, literally the reason I don't play an Alien tier ever. Cause it's ass. That's why. Calvin, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Fort shipping manifest, it's fine. Smugglers take power, that's fine. Catch you and bring you up. Which means now these wars are going to last even longer because I'm at war with multiple people. So they're going to be like, oh yeah, no, we win these. We win these even harder now. Sucks that I don't have a port anywhere here. Can I get... No. Yes, I can, actually. Give me your land. I need your port, bozo. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Take that. And let's take the government reform first. None of these matter. I suppose I could have taken the Diplo one, but... And that was just to ensure that I could put my boats into harbor here. And let's declare a monstrous superiority war on these guys. So they're going to cross over onto Crooked Island. It's got a level 4 fort. It is scorched, and it has a ramparts. So hopefully we can get some good fights going there. Yes, Cheshire is over here. In fact, probably, actually. We'll get some cheeky war score that way. Not just fighting Cheshire Shante. Oh, really? Sorry, we can catch them. Our generals are just terrible, though. Absolute terrible. We have no army tradition whatsoever. Okay. It's a good 6 war score right there, though. We don't want to get caught out fighting Mescardu stuff, though. That would be bad. Be very bad. Zardar, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Rebels are apparently about to enforce their demands. Gomo Port separatists up here. Shoot. Yeah, I never took them off. The boats. There we go. It's like I thought I sent someone up there. Then we have to go down and deal with the Amion separatists, which I can do right now. I have guys down there. My truce with the Meon's up. Great. Why don't you go ahead and hunt enemy fleets in southeast Aelintir coast, please. Just fight anybody you can find. Should be able to beat them quite handily. They're gonna go over here. Ardudanev. They occupied this? No, I didn't take that. They're gonna get away because these are just regular troops. They're not Marines. They can't land fast enough. Barrage it. This is what we're looking for. We need to take this right now. Thank you. That's bad, though. That's very bad. Whoa. Yeah, you know what? We've got time. Me, when I have time. Build a couple more cannons for me. I'm gonna move into this province. We've got a little bit of time. Hopefully this distracts them. They walk over there. So from this, literally all I want is from Mescardu, I need 1 province in this node. This is for development. That'll work. That's fine. I just need 1 province. We rule the waves. That's true. We do rule the waves. Undeniable current fact. Undeniable current fact 2 is we're about to lose this, and I have no general. How far ahead on Miltech am I? Pretty far. We just roll a bunch, I think, of generals here. We just span them out and hope that we get a good one at some point. Eventually, we got to roll something somewhat decent, right? Well, I think the answer to that is pretty much no. There's some okay ones in there. It's a bit of cope, won't lie. I just fired the one I wanted to keep. I love that. Well played on my part. The 2-4 is what I want. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. So much more Viacock. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. We could have been Viacock still. We could have owned the world. We're gonna have to pick this fight though. Yeah, sure, man. You can land 34,000 troops on that one province in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's a good plan, Busalar. It's a good plan. That does mean that their capital is probably mostly undefended. All we need to see is Busalar's troops down here, and I would know that I could just go straight for his home territory. I don't think I'm going to be able to wait for those cannons, so let's see how this goes. Really would have liked a defense guy, or a discipline guy here. Okay, can I still get a discipline guy? Nope, it's going to be morale of armies. We are going to win, though, I think. Let's let them retreat. And let's end them. Don't do this. Thank you. Dumbasses. Okay. So now we recover our troops, we go assault their capital, and we should be able to peace out. Yeah, as long as my stuff in north... As long as I have a north alien tier doesn't get taken, we'll be fine. I'm a little confused. I've lost Chishashante, that's why. Let's go. We can go. He just lost most of his army there. Say I need 10 war score against him. He still has 50,000 troops, though. I don't know if we can reasonably go after him. What we can do is just keep getting more war score against Antaruin, take their capital, go over and occupy the province, and ask Antaruin for the stuff. Though it looks like most of his troops are right here. Okay, smack them down. See, I think the crossing's out here. It's a 10-1. Good. It's 43% war score. Let's go occupy the province and we can peace out. Yeah, we do need to go take his capital. Building back up, though, is the problem. But hey, it's now or never. Get there and do this. How many are you building up to, man? Ooh, we do not have a lot of infantry here. Okay, we got control over it. He's back up to high enthusiasm? This is for development. This will work. He can't beat my navy. It's fine. Man, just build. Well, to be fair, they are goblins. So we were saying about how it's New World, you wouldn't have many people. That doesn't really affect goblins. Okay. That's taken care of. You go deal with these. You can do it. Actually, first one siege them. It doesn't matter. We can go deal with them. Grab these guys, bring them back to this island. land here. They are blasting through the fort, though. If this falls on the 7%, I am not going to be happy. Thanks for the war score, Busalar. Appreciate it. Getting more rebel zealots elsewhere. Okay, so I just have to core this up, and then we'll be good. You having fun, Gwed, by the way? We're doing good out there? Okay. Transport you down. You know you to quit Viacog halfway through World Conquest? Oh, absolutely. As gnolls? Yes. As centaurs, though? Be a much more open to entertaining that thought. As gnolls, though? No, absolutely no way. Not without flipping religions. And even then, I'd want to flip administrations too, so you might as well not play as a gnoll. Gnoll way? Nice one. Nice one. Once these guys are back up to full strength, we'll go and farm war score off of these guys, and then we can end the war. With Busalar, hopefully. Or mommy separatists? Don't think we're gonna get there in time. Nope. This is the gnoll way. Yes, it's painful and I don't enjoy it. But this is in fact the gnoll way. You guys can be moved. Move down. We need more land, by the way. So we need more trading posts. It's a later me problem, not a current me problem. I do need to embrace global trade, though. It's like, it is spreading. Technically. We're getting there. Bit by bit, piece by piece. Still the first war against Gwed? No, it's a new one. It's a new one. We pieced out Gwed. We fought Laurent again. Busalar declared on us. I'm surprised the gnomes haven't declared on us yet, or Lysna. We're just chilling. Having a grand old time. Farming war score off of Busalar's troops. Not reading any of that, I don't care. I'm very far beyond caring about what events say. Oh, there's our truce with Laurent up, so we'll fight Laurent again here momentarily. Because they have nothing better to do, I guess. They're jealous of our success, true. And also, they just don't know when they can't win. The golden age of wine, huh? Gwed's on medium, won't peace out yet. Busalar, though, won't peace out yet. But if we can get a bunch of these provinces occupied down here, then we'll be good. I don't care if Osgaram doesn't like me. Why should I care if Osgaram likes me or not? That's my question. You just chase them down. they really gonna go to this island? They sure are. A smart move if you had Naval Spear already. Give me that. But, yeah, you don't. So, that's it for you. You're giving me war reps, Busalar. You're not getting away without giving me something. That's not even greed. That's just... You made me waste my time by doing this. So now, you gotta pay me for it. Simple as that. Okay, game. If they won't accept giving me the money, then please, when I click on the button that says, oh, give me the amount of money you'll give me, don't put anything. It doesn't seem that crazy to me. No, actually go ahead and move them all down here. You're also gonna go down here. Go away. Oh my god, I'm about to have rebels enforce demands. Bloodgrove separatists. And Inek separatists. I don't know where the Bloodgrove separatists. I know the Inek separatists are right here though. Bloodgrove separatists though, I don't know where those are. Well, I know where the Bloodgrove is, so it would only make sense to be near there, but yeah, okay. Those ones. What the fuck? This became Great Dukin? No, this is Orcish. What did I do? How did I make that happen? Oh, I should have been paying more attention to the events. I made the Dwarf Province Gnoll, and then somehow it flipped to Orc and Great Dukin? Weird. Doesn't matter, we'll kill him. I thought it was weird when they popped up. Growth of the port, that's great. Can I land here? Yes, there we go. Mykx peasants have risen up. Okay. That's fine. They are now dealt with. Deal with these ones. Because they're the ones that are actually threatening to enforce at the moment. And transport there. Alright. Very good. Land, take you out. Can I embrace yet? Nope. These heavies? Okay. Go blockade and that should hopefully be enough. Okay. This is almost done being cored up. And then I can complete this one. Apparently I captured the Goetti flagship. I didn't even mean to do that. El Bozo. I now have a Goetti flagship and a Laurentish flagship. 2 Laurentish flagships, actually. I don't care about taking money. Just fuck off. Go away. I don't want to fight you anymore. Okay, if I wanted to fight you, I would not have played as Mykx. I would have played as someone else. Like, I don't know, Laurent, I guess. It's an option. And now we get a brief moment of peace before someone else decides to declare war on us. I fucking told you, didn't I? I was literally saying the words. I was literally saying the words. But this time, I've got a plan, and we're going to execute that plan, and we're going to kick some ass. This time, I'm not playing passively. We're going after their colony. They're all just waiting their turns to declare the wars. Where's our main navy? It's right here. Not today, Laurent. Not fucking today. We do need to retreat from this. These boats can't beat heavies. They have like 100 heavy, or 100 ships over here in our part of the world right now. Where do you think you're going, Laurent? Okay, send these guys onto the siege. You're gonna go get some war score from battles. Let's drop these guys off real quick. Keep chasing. Come here. Come on, you declared war. Fight me then. If you're confident to declare war, you better not be running away when I try and fight you. You fucking coward, dude. Let's go pick him up. And we're just gonna farm war score off of its vassals. You guys up here need to have an admiral. And you are going to hunt enemy fleets in the west coast. Why does it say there are 34 units on their way to join this one? I don't actually know what that. I'm gonna okay, just cancel it. I don't know, man. I've never used like fight people in a certain naval region. I just whatever. It doesn't count. It does count. It's a war score from battles. Any kind of battle will work. Okay. Right, where else can I go and fight Laurent? Down there, it looks like. Do surgical strikes against the rent. It's done being cored? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Alright, Scourge of North Eland here. Not a single region on the continent must be without a safe harbor for our smugglers, bloodbringers, and navies. When we have achieved that, we will truly be an unstoppable scourge for the Northerners. 1,500 crowns, 1 splendor, 10 power protection. Now, I need to embrace global trade. Which we are very, very close to doing. Incredibly close, actually. I can't afford to develop anywhere, though, so we're just going to have to let it keep spreading. Unfortunately. Soren Repressive. Okay, Separatists. Go ahead and cancel this then. Let's go fight them. Here, Laurent vassal troops. Here, Laurent vassal troops. Where are you? I would like to fight you very much. I think it would be great. We could have a really good time. What's a little fighting between friends, right? We do have 51 transports. That's fine. We're gonna have to land troops to deal with these guys. I'm not gonna get there in time. Okay. Well, I guess just keep moving forward then. Taking their stuff. It is what it is. Those rebels out there in like Sarhal are doing their thing. I don't really care though. They're not going to break us, so doesn't really matter. Those kind of matter. Look how close we are. We're so close. If I full state that, maybe it's enough. Maybe it brings the autonomy down enough. No. It was not. Put on advanced Benedict. They're not your friends or your clients? No, they're just a bunch of dummies that want to fight me. How many young Laurentish men and women must die before they just, I don't know, not? Before they just simply don't do what they're doing. Oh, they went in to catch my privateering fleet, assholes. Well, I know where they are now. Dumbasses. Congrats, you sank 20 light ships. You've actually just helped my economy. Appreciate it. These ships do get away. Never mind, found them. What do you want, Laurent? You need something, dog? You need something? If we took trade instead of meme ideas, our eco would probably look a lot better. I don't even think it would matter, and I don't think we took meme ideas. Well, maritime's a meme idea. Well, I'll give you that. We didn't. We don't need maritime. But I think naval was absolutely the correct choice for us. But yes, we probably should have just gone for trade. But I did say, I said that we would choose naval and maritime, and so here we are. We're doing it. It's destroying the rent part of the tree. Oh, I am not declaring war on the rent. Let's get that clear. They are declaring war on me because 1, I'm still a monster. 2, they have a larger army, and 3, they can't recognize that they can't beat my navy, and so they just keep declaring over and over and over again on cooldown, and they will do that for the rest of the game. Meanwhile, I have to fight the same rebels 10 million times because they're island rebels, and I can't have troops everywhere at once. I'm too busy trying to repel the other rebels that are rising up. So, I guess to answer it, it's just for fun. Huh. There are rebels here. Hopefully not too many. We have no economy. Okay. Embrace global trade. Take that tech. Grab these privateers. Privateer Westport. Mission fulfilled. Window to the far east. I've discovered a bunch of stuff in Hellas. When we sailed west from Bitbucket and landed in Ils and Mykx, we did not expect such wealth to exploit. When we sailed west from Ils and Mykx and found Vanburia, we found more wealth. When we sailed west from Vanburia and raided Orden and Keonai, we found wealth beyond imagining. Now we must go even further west, beyond the ocean, beyond the storms, to find even greater wealth. Permanent claims on a bunch of land in Hellas. And on this month tick here, we should be fine. Laurent has decided that it's the last hurrah of their navy. Dude, I'm about to get hit by the rending because I have a province in Hellas. Please stop, dude. Please stop. No, 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 no. Please. Oh, he got my troops here. Oh, this is a fort that's occupied by rebels. So he just had troops chilling here waiting. All right, fair enough. I'll give him that one. That was well played. I got there. I got. What's wrong, little guy? Don't want to get rendered. No. No, I do not. I think that's a very reasonable thing to not want to get. Okay. Hey. Hey, bud. Where'd all my heavies go? Why are you in the dame's head? That's straight up not where I sent you. Like 100% not where I sent you. Weird. I do need to deal with these guys. First, I need to fight this. We can leave the cannons behind. Actually, no, I won't leave the cannons behind. We'll go and take out New Kilande. I'm about to turn on Yes Man. I'm about to turn on Yes Man and just sit here in speed 5 so I can deal with all my rebels and finish this goddamn mission tree. But no, I won't. I'm not a coward. I won't do it. Okay, take that. You're gonna siege that down. I'm so sick and tired of these rebels, dude. Over here, the Bay of Wines, please. I was like, there's no way we only have 3%. Our ships hadn't gotten there yet. That's better. Alright, the Canorian Crave. Our historians remember it well. When we were still a part of Viacok, the Canorians were insatiable. No matter how many narcotics we smuggled into their ports, they always wanted more. Now, we shall give it to them. Gain a bunch of claims. Okay. There's one mission left. There's just one mission left. I need to have a bunch of trade posts around the world. That's it. I just need these guys to leave me alone for like 5 minutes. Okay? For 5 minutes so I can grab these islands. Yes? Did I come for the end? Well, we're not done yet. You have 19 aliens here? Yeah, I mean, all of our provinces over here are occupied. They're all occupied. I need to send some troops to deal with them. But, well, as you can see, we've been a little busy. A little occupied. But these troops can go and do that. So I'll send them out to unsiege everything. I do think we need a couple of wars, though, perhaps, to be able to call it a success. Left in peace so I can attack Moonhaven. Yes. I want to be left in peace so I don't have to keep fighting the same damn people all the time. Oh, look at me. I'm a great power, guys. Look at me. I'm a great power. I'll just declare war on these guys. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it's okay. We'll be back and we'll do it again. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it's okay. We'll be back. Oh, it didn't work again. And on we go. Around and around and around the wars with Laurent go. Dame's Crown's doing good. You want to know why Dame's Crown's doing good? I only had to fight them one time this campaign, and it was because I declared on them. So shout out to Dame's Crown for not being an ass. Okay. Let's go free our provinces. We'll do it with all of these rebels as well. And these rebels. A lot of rebels we have to deal with. There's more. Leave the cannons. Take only the Marines. Let's go start on siege things. Laurent's not going to peace out for a long time. I need one battle, though, for ticking war score. So let's run down here real quick. Please. Let's land, and we will follow him. Okay. Age ability, admin efficiency, I guess. Election, diplo points, please. Leave the cannons, take the gnollish. Gnollish cannolis, huh? Can't say you're wrong. Don't know if that's quite their thing, but again, I can't say you're wrong. First province unsieged. We now have ticking war score against Laurent. So let's occupy that and get the heck out of Dodge. Go up here. We have so many rebels that we do need to deal with, though. So many rebels. Go back? Why? The siege report. I mean, yeah. We'll do it after we unsiege this, because this is also a trade post. And unsiege that too. Okay. Obviously, Venale will have to unsiege. And I'll have to add in a trade post up here for Westport. Oh, we don't even have trade posts up on these yet. Okay, so Nimscott can get one. Unsiege this, that's another one. Depending on how bold I am, I might be able to get Laurent to give me a province. But these are so high development that I doubt it. I doubt it. Might have been able to force Booslar to give me something. Probably should have considered that, but you can always go to war with them if you need to. I have enough, they just not to be sieged? Oh. Really? Alright. Okay, that's unsieged. Then we'll come back down and we'll do that Laurentish one last. We'll take care of the rebels up here first. We lost that siege. It's fine. Okay. Attach. Let's get some kind of general here, please. There are some Laurentish ships down here. They're just light ships, though, so I think even our transports will be able to take them. Yep. That's not actually a trade post down here, but for the sake of making sure I don't lose my ships on the way over, we're gonna unsiege it. The Archman Fort? Yes, that's why I would land troops in assault. But even if I did that, the amount of war score I would need would probably be too much to where it's worth doing so. We should have done our gnomish memes. We should have done the gnomish memes already. Because I'm not doing them now. Who's landed on me? there. Is a trade post here I need to unsiege? I don't have any transports, though, is the problem. All my transports are elsewhere. I mean, I guess I have 9 over here. I can try and get these 9 back. Probably not very likely, but... He's still at 24 reasons to stay in the war. Well, I guess I did want to fight Moonhaven. I did say that I want to fight Moonhaven. I think they heard me. They're like, oh yeah? Yeah? I'm going to fight you. Pathetic, dude. Absolutely pathetic. Okay, that's been unsieged. You want to see just how many do I have now? 22, 23, 24, 25. I just need to unsiege these. I don't even need to fight Moonhaven. We can go down here and unsiege this one though. Picks war against the world. I did not pick war against the world. I am very specifically not allowed to have war against the world because of our gnolls. I do need to get a repair tech here. There we go. We can ignore those. We don't care. We go here. Still monstrous? Yes. We are still monstrous. But we don't have the admin points to demonsterize. Unfortunately. If they weren't declaring anti-monstrous wars, they would just declare conquest wars. Like, they're declaring anti-monstrous because that is the better CB, usually. But if they didn't have it, they just declare conquest because they can get claims on me. And I own gold, so that definitely does not help our survivability of playing in England here. Okay, unsiege this. We are so very close to being done. Back over here. That is unsieged. Just one more, right? Yeah, we're good. Losing 75 ducats a month, by the way. Gwed war incoming, by the way. Just unsiege this and we can be done. You can't get pizza monster in mid to late game? No, you can't. Which is fine. Okay. True scourge of all seas. Our great nation can no longer be considered just another state. We are truly the hegemon of Aelantir. Well, it sure doesn't feel like that. Our influence stretches across countless seas, and every continent knows our plunderers, privateers, smugglers, and drugs. We are the true scourge of all seas, and it is time for everyone, including Viacok, who has falsely claimed that title for centuries, to feel that. Throw a huge feast and prepare a message to be spread across all Halan. Alright, Scourge of all seas happens. The feast is in full swing, and with more sacrifices being thrown on the pyres every few seconds. At the height of the feast, Scourge Father Ez the Deathbringer stands to give a speech. The speech mentions the declaration of the Empire of Mykx, the greatness of the Navy, and the wealth that is flowing through our state. The most important part of the speech is the declaration of the title of Scourge of all seas, and how it is delivered. As the end of the speech draws near, a clear distinction needs to be made. Will Viacok be ignored as a pretender to the title, or will they be invaded to make them relinquish their title? Subjugation CB on Viacok. How funny would it be, though, if they had stayed massive? We could have subjugated an absolutely massive Viacok. It would have never been loyal, but they are, in fact, irrelevant. They own 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces, and they are a subject of Alizna. Pathetic. pathetic. We're done. We did it. We've completed the Mykx mission tree. Stream the Dave's Crown check? Oh, they're doing really good. They're doing really, really well. Tomorrow, I don't know, probably dwarves or something. Something where I don't have to fucking fight Loren every 2 minutes. The first half of this mission tree, I enjoy quite a bit. The second half, I enjoy less. Number one, I hate placing trade posts. They're not worth 50 or 47 admin points, in my opinion. Number two, playing an Ailey tier sucks. Number three, if we'd followed just the mission tree and taken only provinces and not like full areas, it would have sucked even more and we would have died. Number four, giving increased cost to all my ships, toxic. Very toxic, considering you're a naval nation. Not very nice. Number five, I really can't afford to demonsterize, which sucks. Play set for it. We're going through and we're playing things that I haven't played before. So I think, or that I have played before and we did not succeed at. So I think tomorrow, I think we do Sleepy Dwarves, I think. So we'd start off as Rajnad Haga. We would do the first couple of years with Rajnad Haga, and then we go Sleepy Dwarves. If you want to exchange the Rent Wars for Command Wars, yeah. Well, I mean, it's either that or exchange it for Phoenix Empire Wars. Pick your poison. Which bozo are you gonna fight? I'll choose a command this time. This is a crazy bike dugong though. Look at this. I'm going back. Look at this bike dugong. That's impressive. I don't know how they did so well. Like, were they always popping off? No, they just kind of sat here for a while. And then they were able to take out Tion Lu. Okay. I guess the command just weakened Beyond Fang enough to where Bike Dugong didn't die. Are they allied to the command somehow? Did you just see that? Bike Dugong actually beat the command. Skill issue. He's Tech 14. That's why. Bike Dugong's Tech 17. He just beat the command. Alright, cool. Raj is here. Buvari's here. The whole gang's here, of course. The three homies are all here. Ryan Miltech a lot recently? Good. Let them suffer. Let them suffer. Alright. Let's see. Who is live right now? Lambert's still live. I wonder if he's almost done, though. You know what? Doesn't matter. We're going for it. We're going in. We're raiding Lambert. Have fun. I know where they won't be behind. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, they'll be ahead on Miltech every single time. They'll be the greatest command you've ever seen. But that is going to be it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching and embracing the pain with me and watching me suffer. And I hope to see you in the next one.